Folks, we're down here at Texas RV Works. We showed you this camper maybe a week or so ago. This little Keystone Springdale. Nice little camper, got good bones. Folks bought it, and we have water problems. And it's had water problems for a minute. So basically, obviously, we're going to redo this thing. We'll start with the floor, but look at this, Rand. Daylight. And then over here in this corner is the same thing. There's daylight that you can see up underneath there. So basically there's a hole obviously in the membrane. And it just started piling on water. But you can actually see the membrane right there. See that? There's your roof membrane. And this is just, we're stripping this out because we need to get it dried out, obviously, before we start to go back. We'll be redoing this basically the whole roof, new decking, new roofing membrane, obviously. We'll be redoing this wall back into here someplace. We got to get the bore scope out. And what we'll do, for you who don't know what a bore scope is, it's basically a TV camera that you can put back in here. We want to know where the next stud is, so we can draw a nice straight line down it, and that's where we'll split it, because this section is good and doesn't need to be messed with. This, everything around here. But this goes back to me telling you, these folks knew that they had a problem. They bought the camper right. So they got room to put some money in it. But if you're thinking you were going to go to a camper dealer and they were going to point out these things, some of the dealers, they won't even carry stuff like this. But there's plenty that do. And this is where I tell you, buyer beware. And again, I'm not beating up the dealers. I'm just telling you, buyer beware. Know what you're looking at. And if you don't know what you're looking at, there's no shame in calling here and asking us to go look at the unit for you. We do it all the time, folks. And I can't tell you how many people that we've steered away from stuff, but there's a ton of people that we've steered people to the camper and said, yep, this is the one to buy if this is the floor plan you like. This is labor intensive. So basically what we got to do a floor, got to do this wall, and got to do the roof. So we got to start here in the main structure, basically get this pulled out and re-studded up. We still got to crib up the slide and make sure that it's square and all that good stuff, which, looking at this, I can promise you it's not square anymore. So we'll have to rack it however needed and get it square, get a bunch of cribbing up underneath it so it's supported and we can take walls out. But this is a big job, folks. And again, this is going back to buying aluminum campers, aluminum sided campers, right? So you got aluminum, and then you got standard household insulation in there, right? So once you get into the cold weather like you are today, or we've been into, in lots of rain, what happens to aluminum metal? Creates condensation, right? Well, it not only creates condensation on the outside, it creates condensation on the inside. And then your insulation holds moisture. Well, and then you start rotting out your studding. And this is why I try to steer you away from this style camper. They're a great starter, but that's what you got to understand. It's a starter. It's not a live-in. It's not, it's just not meant for that. It's meant to go out for weekend trips and come on back. So again, be aware of what you're buying. Very important, and it's important to watch this video and see how these are structured out. You've seen some aluminum stuff that we've done and how it's structured differently, and with fiberglass siding and whatnot. So there you go, folks. Down here doing it right. That's how we do it, right?
Yes, it is.
That's how we roll.
Yes.
But we'll be, I don't know, we'll probably start framing on this and so on probably Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing. We'll see how that goes. But I would suspect overall somewhere's around 85, 90 hours at this, folks. Pretty big job by the time all of a sudden gets done. Not a lot of materials, it's just labor. It's just one of them things, it's a lot of labor. So, but it'll be a great camper. And again, there's really no other problems. We did find a soft spot here, which actually Miranda found. And oddly enough, it's right there, so we got to figure out what's going on there. When the floor is out, we'll pull up this carpet and see what the heck's going on there. It's kind of an odd spot. Not sure how it got there, because there's just not a lot of water damage here that you would think that would rot that out. So we got to figure out what's going on there. But there you go, folks. Texas RV Works. Got questions, concerns, need a hand. If you're involved in the repair and you're not sure how to get it done, call down here. We'll let you know how to get it done correctly. Give you all the advice that we can possibly give you. Because nothing's a secret here, right, Rand?
Nope.
That's how we roll.
Yes.
So, hope everybody had a good holiday. We appreciate what you do for us, folks. If you need something, give us a call. Doesn't matter if you got a diesel pusher or you got a tent camper. We do it all, folks, right here in Longview, Texas. We appreciate what you do, folks. Have a great weekend.